Hey, babies. Wait, don't go in the house yet.
Why not?
Hey, listen. Go on to the, just go sit on the porch. Hey, listen. What do you think you're doing?
I'm dropping them off for good. Listen, I met a younger guy, and he don't want no kids, and he don't want to, listen, he don't want to deal with them. And so I'm dropping these kids off so me and him can live our life. We want to travel. We want to explore the world, and I can't do that with kids. I can't.
I cannot believe.
It's time for me to be happy, and I just want to be happy and stress-free without these children. That's all I want.
Then you should ask me, baby.
I shouldn't have asked. You're the grandparent.
It's respect, Angel. It's respect.
Well, I hope that you respect my decision on moving on with my life with my new man and no kids.
I'm not raising your kids.
Well, I'm not either.
Well, I don't know what to tell you because I'm not doing it. I'm just letting you know right now I'm not doing it. These are your 3 kids.
I'm tired of being a single parent. I'm tired.
But you laid out and made the decision to have 3 kids. That is not my responsibility. And this is the last time you're going to do this. You're not doing it anymore. It's your responsibility, not mine.
Well, it was not my plan to be no single parent.
Well, it's not my plan to be a grandmother that's going to take care of somebody's 3 kids because they feel like they're not responsible anymore, that they don't want to be a mother anymore either.
Well, look, I just can't. I can't do this no more. I'm tired. I'm overwhelmed. I'm stressed. It's the person. I can't do it.
But you're going to have
to do it.
Do you understand that you're going to have to do this?
Well, I don't want to.
I can't. Do you understand that I'm not going to take care of your children? I'm not getting ready to raise 3 kids.
Look,
do you know how...
You never taught me how to be a mom. You didn't tell me what to do. You didn't help me. So now it's your turn. You take your grandkids so I can live my life stress-free.
Okay, but the reason that I could not teach you how to be a mother, Angel, is because I was working a full-time job.
That's not my problem.
I cannot. I'm not. Just hear me out when I say I'm not going to take care of your 3 kids that you had.
Hey there. Thank you for letting me know it was a skit because I was about to go in, but I still am. Because there are so many situations that are real life situations. That's probably why they were able to create a skit, because it's happening more and more and more. There have been news broadcasts that some people are dropping off their kids, not their newborn babies, but their kids at fire departments. It's happening. It's ridiculous. It's happening. So I wanted to unpack a couple of things. Say for the sake of argument, this wasn't a skit. We have raised a generation of selfish, weak-ass people. Because in this skit, talk about stress, won't be stress-free. Life is not stress-free, whether you have kids or not. Whether you have kids or not, life is not stress-free. And if she was a single mom and said, you know, I didn't plan on being a single mom. Well, even if you are married and get divorced, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be the mother that takes the kids. And as a single mother, there were some times that I dated guys, and if they didn't want to be with children, see you later, bye. And quite frankly, after I had my daughter, I only dated men with children. Yeah, because they could identify with the responsibilities of parenthood. Check this out. Again, we're going from the premise that this was not a skit. What about the daddies? Drop them off at their daddies. Drop them off at their paternal grandparents. It's interesting because everybody want to go to the maternal grandparents, but there's 2 parents. Okay? Now, this lends itself to the video I did talking about the millennials who said that the grandparents are not there, because there are many of y'all in those comments said that we raised ourselves. Let me tell you why that's not true. If you really raised yourselves, you would understand, you would have some life skills, critical thinking skills, conflict resolution skills, be resourceful, be able to take rejection, be able to, there's some other one, let me come back to it. Y'all would know how to cook because, like I said, Generation X, the latchkey kids, we had real responsibilities early on. So even if y'all parents left y'all at home, y'all wasn't raising yourself because you came home to food that was already prepared or the processed food, and you came home, didn't do no damn chores, or and watched, played games and watched TV. Whereas if we knew we had to have the house clean and more often than not have already been fed, because by the time our moms or dads, mostly moms, came home, particularly if you had a single parent home, she was coming home from working 2 or 3 jobs, and she wasn't trying to make nothing. So no, y'all didn't raise yourselves. You didn't raise yourself, because again, if you did raise yourselves like we did, in most cases, you would have all those things to navigate this life, because back when we were growing up, we couldn't say, I'm stressed, I have anxiety. You better work through that. Okay, you have stress and anxiety, keep it moving. So again, we raised a weak generation of people. And again, we're talking about for the sake of argument, because I was like, why would the mom videotape that? Well, in the skit, she said, you're not going to do this again. So that means to me, it signified to me that like in previous times when Generation X, we were little kids and their parents dropped them off, when you had some trifling ass moms then too. She had done it before. So mom said, I'm going to videotape this so we can see the exchange. Because I'm like, why would you videotape that? And so it signified to me, again, operating from the premise that it wasn't a skit, that she probably called her mom and said, I'm dropping the kids off. Mom said, no, you ain't. She came anyway and going to videotape the conversation. Me, like I said, I would have walked my behind around there, dragged her ass out, and whooped her. Whooped her ass. Yeah, I would have had my sign up like this, because I would have been going to jail. How dare you? Where else we got? We raised a generation that have no fear and no respect for anything. Because see, here's the thing. I keep going back off the skit, but say for instance, for the sake of argument, it wasn't, because there are many situations like this. See, I knew enough not to test my mom's gangster. Y'all don't know enough or don't give a damn enough. I knew not to test my mama's gangster. Because see, I knew if I would try some S like that, she would have beat my ass. So there's something to be said about being scared of your parents. Scared or respect, whichever you choose. But there's something to be said about it, because I knew, again, like I said, when I moved back to Oklahoma, had my daughter, my mom gave me 6 months to get a job and get at my own place. I did it in 5, because I wasn't going to test her gangster. But see, y'all like to push the envelope and then throw excuses. So here's another thing. The mom said in the skit that you chose to lay down and have 3 kids. Let's talk about that, shall we? Because say for the sake of argument that this was true. After the first kid, if you weren't sure you wanted to be a parent, there wouldn't have been a second or a third. Not for me. And well, how do you know that, TJ? Because I did it. Y'all know that I've been very transparent that I was not responsible when birth control pills got pregnant. Her father and I later got together. We were estranged off and on, but we got together when she was 5, got married. He immediately wanted to have another child, try for a boy. I said, listen, I'm not opposed to that, but I would like for us to be a family of 3 for a while, just for us to be together to make sure that we can provide this type of family for our daughter before bringing another child into the mix. I said, let's wait for 3 years to do that, because at that time my daughter was young enough. She's, the age difference wouldn't have been that bad. I'm glad I stuck to my guns on that one, because we didn't make it 2 years. So that meant that not only would I had the 1, I would have had 2 to fend for myself. Because again, it's not about the money, it's about the other resources. So again, I didn't get pregnant not one more again after my daughter. So again, that's proof. If you don't want to get pregnant, you won't. Because again, mama's baby, daddy's maybe. The moment I would try to explain to my kid that the reason why I wasn't around, because I was making a way and providing for her and giving her what she needed and wanted, and she said it's not my problem. Oh yeah. Yeah. I would have I wish, I wish he would. The nerve. The nerve. The nerve. It's just so much to unpack in this skit. So I have to ask you to watch your grandchildren. You damn right you do. You damn right you do. So again, skit or not, there's some that have this mentality. Thus, the video. Yeah, you gotta ask. You damn right. Again, she talked about how she's stressed, she's depressed. I'm not gonna say I don't understand that, because I was too. I mean, just about every parent or single parent definitely has experienced that. But that's where you sacrifice. And see, that was a problem with the skit. This female didn't understand the sacrifice that her mother made so she could have everything that she needed and wanted. Y'all, many of y'all, I'm generalizing, don't want to sacrifice nothing but for your damn selves, your selfish asses. Like I said, many of the mamas, I'm going for the mamas right now. We already know the dads and their issues. But you see some badass kids, but their mama got nails, lashes, weaves or wigs, and their kids running around like banshees. So there was a lot, skit, okay, we'll go with that. But again, art imitating life is happening more and more. And if it was a case of those, there were 3 boys who were going to be influenced by the behavior of a tramp, trollop, no good, lazy ass mama. And then we would wonder why they would turn out the way they did. Don't play with me. Take that with you.